What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you rocking with me. We're gonna have a little whiskey taste here. I got this bottle of deer, bear, and moose. I kind of got okey-doked into this one. I got an email from Flaviar that they were having a lottery for this super limited edition bottling, and I don't know what possessed me to enter said lottery, but I entered said lottery, and thinking that I wouldn't get my number drawn, and sure enough, my number did get drawn. Like 2 days later, I was like, how limited is it really? So I don't know. I might have fallen for some marketing, but Flaviar hasn't really done me wrong. This is a specialty bottled for them. I guess it's their bottling. It's 12 years, single malts. It's Speyside Sherry Butt, distilled by Linkwood, who I've never heard of. I think I kind of got okey-doked, because if it was that limited, what are the odds that my number would come up? But we're gonna have a little taste and have a little chat, and hopefully it's good. This bottle was about $140 after taxes. Yeah, that sucks. That's definitely kind of pushing up against that level of is it worth the cost, you know? Smells really good. The sherry is strong. It's very, kind of fancy bottling. It says it's bottle number 17. I don't know out of how many. 63.2% ABV, so what is that, 126.5 proof? Pretty freaking strong. Some bullshit backstory that's clearly fictional. There's tons of stuff on the label, and it's all marketing bullshit. So I hope it tastes good. If it tastes good, I'll be happy, but we'll see. Shout out to Pilot House Distilling, Astoria, Oregon. I was just down there last weekend. Brought home some really fun alcohols that we're gonna do here in some future videos. The sherry is really strong, and the alcohol is obviously very strong. A lot of raisin. I'm not getting smoke, which is okay. Not a lot of peat, which is, I guess in a Speyside it's not that unusual, but all I'm really getting is raisin and alcohol. That definitely needs an ice cube or some water to bring down that ABV just a little bit. It's really harsh. Flavor-wise, it's hard to get past the burn. All right, we're gonna let that sit and mellow for a minute. We'll come back to that in just a second. Again, I like the labeling. This is how it came. It came wrapped in this little piece of funky tissue paper, whatever, So I have been giving increasing levels of thought to getting some commercial real estate. At first I thought I would just like rent some space that I can run eBay out of, that I can do YouTube out of, a place that has good internet. Because if I could get all my eBay stuff out of the house, it would really free up a lot of space. And potentially even a place that I could, if it's close, because I don't want to commute, but if it's close, I might even work there on occasion. Just because sometimes the internet gets bogged down here when I'm trying to work. We keep talking about putting, like a outbuilding, like a shed, either for myself or for my wife, but the place we were going to put it, you guys saw in that septic video, I found a sand pit. So now I don't trust the stability of the ground to hold it. I just don't know when we're going to be able to appropriately clear space here on all of our property. I mean, it's ridiculous how green it is. It's nice. It's very private, but it's sort of overwhelming in a lot of ways. So I was thinking, okay, well, if we get this commercial real estate, I'll move out of the office in the house. My wife can move into the office. She can put all of her things, whatever. She can paint and have all of her books and her library thing in there. The other component to this is that it's always been on my mind to buy additional residential property. Originally, my plan was to buy some property in Arizona for us to have a vacation spot, but in the age of COVID, anti-vaxxers, that's no longer becoming as enticing as it was, even a year ago. I don't think that I'm going to be buying property down there. I mean, aside from, I don't know, small, a condo or something like in Hawaii, or something in Vegas would be nice, but with home prices going the way they are, and I'm sure that there's going to be some correction, but I don't think it's going to be significant. It's not going to be like 2008, because a lot of the buying that's happening now is not being done by subprime borrowers and, triple leveraged lenders. It's being done by investment portfolios, investment firms like a Bain Capital or a BlackRock, and they're buying up all this residential real estate to rent out, basically driving up rent prices, driving up home prices, and really creating a not even a generation, but a population of perpetual renters. But at least locally, Commercial real estate has been pretty stable. Let's take another sip of this. Ah, man, all I get is that raisin. It's not even that pleasant. Okay, it's definitely a little more mellow. I'm getting some caramel notes now. Maybe like a caramelized apple, a little bit in there. Okay, yeah, a little syrup, a little maple there at the end. It's starting actually to get pretty good as it. So what's happening right now is the alcohol is evaporating a little bit as it rests, and it's allowing some of those other flavors to matriculate, marry, and kind of release into the water. Anyway, so and if I could just get a pretty basic, like a warehouse space, just like a basic square box that I could build out a little bit, build out like a little office space where we could do like live videos and things like that. Probably do Twitch streaming again. We've talked about that. I'm sure I would do that on occasion. And then have room for like eBay inventory and room for packing and shipping and, taking pictures and things like that. I think it'd be a really good thing to do. It would open up a lot of opportunities for us right now. Obviously, it has long-term potential as an investment. It's certainly not going to be cheap, but I think there's a lot of positive upside to it. And I think I'm going to start seriously looking into it and seeing what we might be able to swing on. I mean, I don't have the cash to just buy something, so I'll definitely have to get some financing. I'll have to talk to my couple of lenders that I do business with over the years and see what we can work out and see if there's a path to make it happen. I think it'd be a bit of all right. There have been times where I've not made, on the eBay side, I've not made purchases because I don't have a place to put it. Like I won't buy a pallet of wholesale stuff because where am I going to put it? But if I had a warehouse that I could actually break it down in and actually, sort of spread out and have room to work in, I'd feel a lot differently. I just keep thinking about it. I think it might be a good idea. I definitely need to look into it. I definitely, if I'm going to do it, I want to buy the property. There's a lot of vacant real estate, commercial real estate now. Some of it has the same problem as the residential, right? It's owned by investment firms and things like that, and they've slapped a price tag on it and they're going to sit on it because it's not even a line item on a balance sheet. It's buried so deep, it doesn't even matter if it sits empty forever, basically, or until Spirit Megastore, comes around every summer or every fall, whatever. I don't know. Anybody out here watching it, if you've gone that route of getting commercial space, what was your experience with it? Did you rent? Did you buy? Were there hidden costs? Let me know what you think. I'm going to cut this video. We're going to finish this drink. And I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and we'll see you next time.